All right, second question. You had two doctors on the stage last night. This did not come up, even though it's front page noon. The Zika virus is the subject of a high-profile gathering in Switzerland on Monday. It is spreading with great rapidity throughout Brazil, and it presents a case study of how people react to new threats. As President of the United States, what would you be doing now with a potentially dangerous virus that may have caused 4,000 birth defects in Brazil, year-to-year increase? That's a lot. What would you be doing?
Well, listen, we need to increase our public health approach on at least two fronts. One is with respect to the threats of bioterrorism and threats of an epidemic outbreak. You know, I recall when we had multiple Ebola cases in the state of Texas, and I spent considerable time meeting with hospital officials, meeting with public health officials in the state of Texas, and it was deeply dismaying that we are not yet prepared to deal with a major outbreak, that a given hospital, even some of the state-of-the-art hospitals, I asked how many patients would you be prepared to keep in isolation, and the best answers I would get were 5 or 6. And if you see a true epidemic outbreak, that is not sufficient, particularly given the rise of radical Islamic terrorism, where they're looking for asymmetric ways to direct force and cause murder and mayhem. We need to significantly improve our ability to deal with threats of bioterrorism. Secondly, setting aside bad actors and just looking to acts of nature, we need, I believe, to focus far more resources on medical cures to deal with new diseases and old diseases. You know, several months ago, I chaired a hearing in the Senate. I'm the chairman of the Science and Space Subcommittee of the Senate Commerce Committee, and it was a hearing on cures for diseases. It was directed at 4 of the most costly diseases: cancer, heart disease, diabetes, and Alzheimer's. And I believe often the federal government is penny wise and pound foolish, that we should devote far more resources to cures that could save millions of lives and trillions of dollars. And indeed, one of the ways to facilitate cures is lifting the regulatory barriers to developing new cures. And so I've introduced FDA reform legislation to dramatically accelerate the approval of new drugs, new medical devices, so that we can use American ingenuity to cure these horrible diseases before yet more lives are lost.
Hi, this is Hugh Hewitt. Thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel. Click right here to watch previous ones that you may not have seen, and click right here to subscribe to get all of them. And this is what you really need to do, is click right here to subscribe. Thanks for coming by. Don't miss a minute of any of the Hugh Hewitt YouTubes.